Hey Aries, welcome to your WLC Weekly Love Connections reading. This will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love connections. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. I hope everybody is staying well. If you need information about my personal readings as well as other extended reads that I have, go ahead and check out my website NomadSoulWarrior.com, as well as the links to my videos in Vimeo, all in the description box below. So all the relevant information are in the description box if you are interested. Okay, so Aries, let's go ahead and do your pop reading today. This is your weekly love connections read. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. In love, Four of Cups, the Ten of Coins, the Three of Swords, Strength, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Oops, give me a second. Oops, this flew out, the Queen of Swords. Experience, getting clarity of things, or making things clear right here. Okay, let's see. Aries, we have the Hierophant, the Page of Swords, the Five of Coins. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. All right, Aries. So, what have we got for you here? All right. So this is about a connection that was once stable. You and the person that you're dealing with, you may have dealt with in the past for a while, for a long time perhaps. This could be a marriage, long-term relationship that you have. Or you've been together for quite a while now. And I do see that Aries, this is more focused of you being disappointed about something, about the dynamics of the connection that you have right here. Something about this connection is pretty much disappointing for you. It could be that for a long time now, being with one another, you know, possibly the connection has gone into a sort of routine, for example, or something that you were expecting this person to be consistently doing, but you're beginning to see that there probably is lack of interest on the other party's participation. Yeah, in gearing this connection towards towards a stable front. Yeah, and it's been going for a while too. That lack of participation or the disappointments that you may have been feeling, it's been going for a while, and you may have kept it for a while. You may have kept your feelings about it. You may not have been very expressive about your disappointments in the past. Yeah, and the more you keep things to yourself, the more, you know, the problem will just grow and grow, and before you know it, everything else is just about to fall apart, you know. So it's really good to, you know, to have that clear communication. Likely so, you're keeping it to yourself, keeping your disappointments, your frustrations to yourself, because you wanted this connection so much. You feel that this is a connection that you really want to be or to have in your life. And in as much as you want to be more explicit, to be more clear with your feelings right here, with, you know, expressing how you feel, You're holding back because you don't want to lose this. You don't want to rock the boat here. You don't want to rock the boat. Because like I said, you like this connection so much. You want this connection so much, I feel. It gives you that level of stability in different aspects in your life. It could be financial stability as well as security, that you have someone that you can have, that you can be your companion in life, or somebody that could be your partner, for a long time. However partnership means to you. Okay. All right, but then again, the underlying fact here is that there is disappointment. And one of the disappointments could also be due to the fact that, somebody may have been giving you heartache, may have cost you some heartache. So however that transpires, again, for different people, a heartache could mean, having their partner being involved in a third party connection, or somebody who may have just spoken or harshly towards you, somebody who wasn't, you realize that somebody wasn't trustworthy enough, or things like that. So however that pans out for you, this frustration could be due to the fact that you were heartbroken right here. Yeah. But yet you're still wanting to have this connection. You're still wanting to have this connection. There could have been even an argument. In as much as you want to hold back, this could be a connection where you've had an argument, and that sort of has given the strain towards this partnership. And you may not even be in consistent communication right now, or the communication may even be, there could be a lot of misunderstandings between the two of you now. Misunderstandings because it's due to the lack of communication now, right? But you're dealing with someone here, Aries, who is pretty much like you, somebody who is also wanting to have this connection going. But this is someone who has a very strong regard for what is traditional. So this could very well be that in relationships you can go with different dynamics. Like you could be with a partner who is very much focused on having the different roles in life. Like if you're a masculine and this is feminine and things like that, who gets to be more masculine in a connection, and who gets to be more action oriented, or whose rules would, or things like that. There is some form of dynamic here where the dynamic that this connection has is you're dealing with someone who has strong regard for a certain dynamic in a connection. Yeah, I feel. Yeah, this is someone who has very strong regard for adherence in a certain dynamic in a connection. And I'm not saying that they are wrong. I'm also not saying that you are wrong here. It's just that perhaps your understanding, for both of you, the understanding of what that dynamic should be, I feel that is causing this misunderstandings right here. For an example right here, if we're talking about in the current situation right now, some people would probably lose their job and things like that. But in cases where, let's say, you're dealing with a masculine energy, and all this time, the entire time that you were together, this person has been a full-time, they have a full-time job, and you're the one taking care of home perhaps, and doing part-time or whatever. Yeah, but this could be someone that you have dealt with, where you're dealing with, that they're used to being a provider. Yeah, but something may have happened where now the circumstances has changed, and therefore you may be doing your side job, and then now that side job is the thing that kept you going right now for this dynamic. So there's been that change, and I feel that your person right here, it's not to say that they don't want you to provide, but it's just that they believe that the dynamic should be that they should be the one providing. Something like that. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So that itself, there's no right and wrong side here. It's more of going with the flow of things in life. And if you've been together for a while, definitely you don't really expect a connection to be smooth sailing for the entire 50 years. Yeah. So there could be ups and downs, and perhaps this is the time where there is that going down trend, and so to speak, the dynamic is the scale could possibly be imbalanced a little bit, and that is causing that misunderstanding here, and that is causing this person to feel like they are lacking of something, that they are not able to provide to you anymore, that they are not qualified, to be that partner in that divine partnership that you first has agreed, so-called agreed upon with a certain dynamic. So that's what I'm seeing here. This is a connection that was thriving, that was surviving and thriving, and it has been stable, but there's been a shift of dynamic. I feel that one party here may have felt like they are not good enough, that they are not good enough. And that is also hurting you. So we're not talking about third party here, but you seeing someone that you love feeling as though they don't, that lacking of confidence, they're coming from that sense of feeling lack, that is also hurting you. That is also giving you heartache, because for you, you're the one, I feel here, who sees partnership as, you work together. It doesn't have to be that the other person needs to be the provider all the time. Sometimes you need to help out too, or there needs to be that equal balance, equal give and take. Sometimes you give, the other person would also give at some point, You see that in that angle. You see things based on being partners with one another, while you're dealing with someone who feels loved and accepted as long as they're able to do the traditional dynamic in life the way they defined it to be. A traditional provider, a traditional so-called leader of the pack here. And you may have expressed that feeling too. You may have mentioned to them that, we gotta, this is a partnership, this is life, this is relationship, this is a connection that we have right now. We gotta work things out here and understand, because this is someone that you both want this. It's just a matter of there's a change of dynamic, and how are you gonna cope with things here? I see you, Aries, looking back and looking at the times when things were really smooth, when things were, your person right here was on top of their game and feeling that confidence that they can be that good partner for you. You love. I feel that is what attracted what attracted you to them in the past, and every now and then, you miss that. You miss. That level of energy they had in the past. Yeah. But as of the moment, they're feeling that your person is feeling low, feeling sad, that they are not able to so-called live up to what they expected themselves to be in a connection. Okay, I hope that gives you insights, and if you're interested to watch more extended readings, I do have a lot of extended readings in my website, NomadSoulWarrior.com. Go ahead and check those out. Also, the link to my Vimeo channel is also in the description box below. You do have a lot of readings as well for you to enjoy. All right, let me know how this resonates with you. Leave me comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and click on the notification bell if this is where we part ways. Thank you for stopping by.